Good morning. This is a packing video for Jill. Thank you so much for joining me in my live on Wednesday, my first ever live. Here is the albo you purchased. I just want to show her to you close up. She has such cute leaves. I love these little ones here. These two are my favorite. At the top. Here we go. Okay, so I already got started because some of these packing videos, they can get to be a little bit long. So what I did is I put polyfill at the base of the plant and I taped that down with masking tape. That's just going to hold in the dirt as best as we can. There is going to be some dirt that falls out of the bottom because it's going to be breathing down there, as well as some out of the polyfill. I apologize for that in advance. It's just kind of part of the process. So where we're at right now, actually, let me stuff a little bit more in there, is I've already picked out a box. Actually, I'm kind of held to a lot of parameters from Whatnot, and I didn't realize that before I signed up for the live show. I'm not complaining, but I do feel worried because the shipping has already been paid. And for every single plant that I sold on that live show, it says that the box needs to be 12 inches by 12 inches by 12. And not one single plant that I sold will fit in a box that dimension. So here is your box. I've already got your heat pack taped into the bottom there. It's a big box. I don't know what the U.S. Postal Service is going to make of this. I've never shipped a plant with them. I always ship via UPS because they are significantly cheaper. But we'll see. Okay, so I already kind of rehearsed this because she is such a big girl. What I have here is corrugated cardboard. It's really pliable and flexible. And I just bought this 24-inch tall, actually for this albo. I purchased it right after the live show. I'm gonna lay her down flat and slowly work all of her leaves in there. Let me try to angle this so you can see it better. I need to invest in a tripod. And this part's kind of, I haven't done it with a 24-inch fluted or corrugated cardboard yet. Get my tape ready, even though I have a tape dispenser. Okay. I just want to be really gentle. This is to help protect the foliage in transit. Just want to make sure that they're all gently folding in. Awesome. I'm going to rework the leaves once I set it back up. With a plant this large, typically what I do is I tape them down into the box, but this one's she's just a little heavy. Not really heavy. She's not that heavy. Her soil mix is a chunky, heavy mix. This is actually a plant I got from a dear friend. It was a top cut of hers. Oh, I forgot to show you the new leaf that's pushing at the top. I don't know if I got to show you that in live. You can see it's got really beautiful variegation. It's so precious. So some of her is going to have to stuff back down in there, and some of her is going to have to bend down into the box. Just because of her size. That was not a large piece. She definitely has a front and a back. All right. I'm going to set it on the floor so I can see down into what we got going on there. Just reworking some of these leaves. Okay, so all of your variegated leaves, everyone's stuffed down in there. All right, and then I'm gonna add polyfill to the top here. Remove my camera. I was thinking about getting one of those cameras that like follows you around. Not doing that many videos yet. Although this is a huge week. So I can say I've been selling on Pond Street and I really enjoy it there. The shipping process is a little bit easier, gets to be more accurate, I would say, for the seller and for the buyer, because you can't really take into account the packing supplies that are necessary or the weight of them until after the packing has been done. Strange for me. All right. Get your box up here. So because she's so oblong and a little bit heavy, I'm not really going to be able to tape her down into the box the way that I want to. Let's see. So the top part of her is going to have to bend forward. There we go. Trying to protect this new leaf coming in. All right. Put some polyfill. Actually, all right, where we're at now, here she is. So I've got to get her secured around the base. I have a few products for that. I'm just trying to decide which ones will be the best. I'm thinking some packing paper. All right. I have these that are really sturdy. I'm gonna roll them up. And put them around the base. Sorry, I'm getting like a call. Just send it to voicemail. I save all my packing products from all my Walmart and Amazon deliveries for this purpose. Lay this down now. Okay, now I'll put the polyfill in at the very top. where that new leaf is. And we're gonna wrap it all the way around. It's just hard to get the polyfill to stay. And if you do it any other way, you kind of have to get her snug in there, packed away, and then start stuffing that polyfill in. In my experience at least. All right, I just want to show you one last look at her before she's completely polyfilled in. We're gonna get that leaf that's right under her too. Stuffing a lot of polyfill in front of that leaf so that it keeps its shape and it doesn't get crinkled from the paper. Polyfill for days. Yeah, this is like one of my biggest expenditures is polyfill and tape. Packing paper and all of the other products I pretty much use recycled. Okay, so that leaf has polyfill in between it and the paper as well as the box. You can see there. Am I showing this correctly? Okay. Now it is time to tape her up. You're getting a Yeti box. Got some Yeti presents, Christmas presents. It's really sturdy, reinforced box. I will say that much. And the cutter is broken on my tape gun. All right. I did 3 going one way, and now I'm going to do 2 going the other way just to make sure. Take this other side. All right. Your Aldo will be too shortly. I gotta add stickers to her. But for sake of this long video, I'm just gonna cut it short.